The meltdowns over on TikTok have been pretty glorious. I got a
on this
whole bunch
TikTok
of them.
thing.
Well,
Fucking
you know,
you and TikTok.
I got a lot of assassination attempts here. Calls for assassination.
After last week, YellowFlash is now obsessed with TikTok.
Dude, I love TikTok.
It's sucked him in.
Guilty pleasure.
Ice in Chicago with my students. No, for I've gotten a whole bunch of messages from people like, and I'm so appreciative of you. But baby, it would never. You think I'd be scared of
That
you?
laugh is so
Trying to
obnoxious.
come up
You think
in
I'm
my
scared of your
school?
double
You don't
chin?
think I already have a plan and a backup plan and 56 doors in the building? And
Bitch, you can't
17
stop
routes
a
on how to
school
get
shooter.
to each
You ain't
one.
gonna stipe
And
ICE.
backup
What
on
the
backup
fuck?
on backup of contacts to make sure that their parents aren't the ones showing up.
No, she
I
is
mean, no
pretty
offense,
fat.
the district can give us training on what we're supposed to do over and over and over again, and they have, by the way. But I got my own plan.
The fake laugh.
Thank you for posting it on TikTok.
That's crazy.
No way. Yeah, I haven't touched one of my kids.
This is obnoxious, bro.
Never touched
You know
one
what,
of my
though?
students. And
You would probably do very well in the
never.
women's prison.
That's. Hello,
yeah, she'll be
God?
popular.
Someone needs to talk to you because that's who you're going to talk to first before you ever touch one of my kids. Because I don't play about
Oh my
mine.
god.
That's like
I
Renfield
never have.
laughing.
And if you've been around for a while,
Notice
you
how
know that.
She calls them her kids, like she has ownership over them.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
part of the
they
problem
can
with this
do
whole
it.
movement. Because these
Yeah.
stupid cat bitches can't have kids of their own, so they try to adopt yours and indoctrinate yours.
It's true.
That's what we've been saying for years.
Yeah.
Garfield's bizarre adventure for 20 says the 2024 Trump victory has caused the biggest cultural shift in America since Reagan's victory in the 80s. I
agree.
100% agree with that. Yeah.
Yeah, you can feel it. You can actually physically
you
feel
can.
it.
People are done with shit. and
Yeah.
I love it. High inflation, incompetent leadership
It's like
during
the
natural
70s going
disasters,
into the 80s all over again.
and a president that was never seen. People were done. Yeah, look at the difference in Trump and Biden. But Trump's like signing executive orders till 2 a.m. By the way, his plan there, totally brilliant to just like, what do they call it? Waterlogging? What's the term for that?
Waterboarding?
No, it's a method where you just flood legal shit. So there's so many executive orders signed that the Democrats don't know what to focus on. Because he signed like 90 executive orders, so they don't know where to focus their power right now.
Yep.
And that's like
the
the beautiful
narrative.
thing about it. Like they
even their
don't
power,
know
it's their
they don't know where to
narrative.
start.
Yep.
But there's actually a term for that. I can't remember the name of it, but
But along with that, there's a lot of big cracks right now.
Flooding
in
the zone.
in the Democratic
I don't
Party,
think
man.
that's the name of
No.
it. Is it?
No, I think there's some other
Log
name for it.
jamming. That's the name
Log
of it.
jamming, yeah.
Log jamming. Yep. So it's log jamming. So you just flood orders out so that they can't. It's going to take them like 2 or 3 years to like try to do anything about any of these.
Oh, I think even longer, man. There are some big cracks in the Democrat Party right now. They are fighting. They are like infighting like hard.
Infighting.
So
Mm-hmm.
No,
let me
but
say
they don't do
major shift. You're
It's
gonna
the
see a major
courts.
shift, yeah.
It's the courts and lawyers that go after those, not the party.
That shift, though, that
did you see
Garfield
Trump
speaks
said
about,
that-
you can feel all the way here in Australia. You can feel it, like I said, physically.
Sex
Am I
workers-
Garfield now? What the hell?
Sex workers during the inauguration were doing good though.
oh, I bet.
Demand for escort services skyrocketed.
Lily
Everyone's getting
Phillips.
their freak on.
Oh God.
Bonnie Blue.
Everybody's
Sex
feeling
workers, I don't
good. They want
care.
somebody to feel good with.
I like. We don't need to watch this one. He's talking. Well, let's just watch because he's talking about he won't let the central banks do digital currency, which is good.
I will ensure that the future of crypto and the future of Bitcoin will be made in the USA, not driven overseas. I will support the right to self-custody to the nation's 50 million crypto holders. I say this with your vote. I will keep Elizabeth Warren and her goons away from your Bitcoin. And I will never allow the creation of a central bank digital currency.
I wonder if he's going to try to end the Fed. To be honest,
You know what? I think unlike his first run, I feel like Trump has a plan this time. I feel like he really knows what he's doing as far as what he wants to do and what he's trying to achieve. I think his first run, he had an idea, but so many weird shit kind of came his way that he got kind of
He
lost.
had a
in the
plan,
sauce.
but they spent the whole time trying to derail him and
Yeah,
fuck
and
with
they had a
him.
lot of people
It's also who
inside
you
that were
surround
derailing.
yourself with, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Mhm.
that's what
But
I was
the
just
other
saying.
thing
Yeah,
too
he had a
is
lot
he-
of people on the inside that were
Yeah.
trying to derail him.
The other thing,
And now
too,
he
is
had like 4 years to regroup, and so he's just going in.
I
he's
love that the
trans-
first thing he did when he came into office was keep all of his promises.
Yeah, when
Yeah.
does
Yeah.
that happen? You
Mhm.
know.
Did you see what he said? I can't remember where he said it, but he was like, "I've done more in a week than Biden has in the 4 years that he was in office."
He did.
That's
And
exactly what
unlike
I told
Biden.
my dad.
Yeah.
I can't remember where he said that, but I saw that
Oh.
clip going around.
Here's a super chat. Stroking my shit. I got lotion all on my dick for 20. Says, don't judge me when you see me on the JFK and MLK files. I'm a changed man. I goon now. Did you guys see the MLK files? Holy shit. I
I
didn't know any of these
haven't read
things.
them yet.
I was
I've
gonna
only
say, I've
seen
known about him for
clips.
years, so
I've only seen clips that people have been sharing around, but they're talking about like him doing like sex orgies and gay sex.
Wasn't it
and-
saying that he was gay or
I
something?
knew it.
And he like
Son
had
of a bitch.
he had a kid with somebody that like wasn't his.
Yeah.
Like, he didn't want to
He's
like
got a
claim
few
as his,
out
but still
there,
took care of it and shit like
But
that.
see, here's the thing, man. Like people, like in the black community, we knew this shit. It's not like
See, I didn't know any of
Right.
this. I'm like,
You-
whoa.
you know- you know what's weird is
Well, how come you
I
didn't
hear-
tell
you're
us?
not
What the
black.
hell?
Yeah, why did you
Flash.
tell us, Verbal Riot?
I hear more about
Verbal's like, I'm not
MLK.
surprised at all.
I hear more about MLK from white folks than I do from black folks. Black folks hardly ever talk about MLK. And the thing is not that we don't respect him, because we do. He did some good shit. But we also know he was just a man. Okay. He wasn't a god. He wasn't a, higher power. He was just a guy who led a cause. But he was flawed as shit. He was all kind of women while he was married.
And
And I
smoking
guess
fentanyl,
apparently
I hear.
guys.
Did they even have fentanyl back then?
Well, I mean, they had cocaine.
Dead crack, yeah.
What is fentanyl? Like painkillers?
Oh yeah.
I don't know a lot about it other than it seems to really people up.
It's
man.
it's
in-
pretty lethal.
Wrong.
It's
It
in
works
a
pretty
barrel.
great, if I'm honest.
No, they use it for surgery.
Yes.
Mhm.
Do they?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was created for terminal illnesses, though.
Yeah.
Like my yeah, when my father had cancer, that's what they, as the backdrop, the thing that they would give you, and it worked. Unfortunately, you did have something that worked for terminal cases, but when you have something that powerful, it becomes, of course, it's going to become an illegal thing.
but yeah,
it's
you're
like
doing
a
it to
couple
people
steps up
who
from morphine.
Hey,
I was gonna
Tug,
say,
I
they-
just got a text message from my wife, Mrs. Dillard Draw. She says, please tell Tug I'm a very big fan, please.
Well, thank you very much. I appreciate you.
Oh, we got a $50 super chat from Hayden Wayne. Doing great things over on his channel. Hayden Wayne 75. I love that he just keeps the H too with Ryan, which is the
Yeah.
whole reason that he has that H and not a real avatar.
Hey, did
'Cause
you
he
say
could
that
have one.
Hey, did you say your book's coming in March? Is that what you
Early
said?
March.
Oh man, dude!
Early
I don't think
March.
I've ever been on a stream, by the way, Dillard, with you, man. I think we panel maybe in like briefly, but I don't think I've ever actually been on a stream with you, dude. So what's up, man? I love the work.
Hey, thanks a lot. I appreciate it. It's great to
He's
see
an
you.
amazing artist.
Hell yeah.
Honestly, though, I don't really care so
Hold
much
on,
about
wait,
the
wait.
MLK stuff and the JFK.
I don't
stuff.
either. I just was kind of I just never knew, so I was like, wow, this is
But,
Trump.
like, what is
Trump?
I know that
Trump
a lot of
named
people
a
are-
bunch of porn stars. I don't care. Trump didn't understand the deep state was actually a thing when he got in the first time. He now understands. We saw Biden hit us hard and fast. Trump has to do the same thing. Use their tactics to dismantle them. Out with the establishment. It's time. I 100% agree with you, Hayden. And
So I know a lot
yeah,
of people were really looking forward to these drops for MLK and Kennedy. What exactly are they hoping to see? What are they looking for?
Just the truth.
did you guys see that? I don't think I can play it, but that video that came out with the JFK thing, it kind of looks like the driver shot him with a trick shot. Or the passenger.
No, I haven't even seen
Yeah, I
the
did see
JFK
that.
files come out.
I've only seen that video that's been floating around, that new video. I think it's
Yeah,
new.
me too. I was wondering whether it was real or not.
It looks like it's tough to tell because it's so blurry, but it looks
Yeah.
like the passenger, who's a Secret Service agent, did like a turnaround and shot him like point blank in the face.
What?
I mean, that's just speculation, right? I
Yeah,
don't
that
know.
can't be right.
I know. I talked to somebody.
It looks that way.
I talked to somebody who's like in law enforcement about this the other day, and it's like, yeah, I don't. How the hell could that guy? Because he would have to have had the gun on his shoulder and like shot him with almost not even looking.
Mhm.
And they're like, yeah, you know, when you're highly trained, shots like that are something you can do pretty easy. So I don't know.
Because I know like the angles that he was shot at were very talked about, you know. But so that's why I was really interested in these files. I didn't even think that the passenger side person would shoot him.
My thing is, what about the witnesses? Like the other people that were in the car that didn't get shot? Like, wouldn't have
like his wife.
Yeah, like his wife.
Wouldn't have
they
they
shoot
been able
her?
to see the passenger like do that?
You didn't. They have children, so you get a CIA guy in there and say, "Listen, you don't want your children dead. You didn't see nothing."
What are we talking about now? JFK or Martin Luther King?
JFK.
JFK.
Oh, JFK. There was somebody on the Nolan. The other one was behind him. Just like they said in the movie, I thought. Because it was all Ruby, basically. And the mob dude.
I personally do believe he was assassinated by people within the government.
Well, yeah, the CIA was involved.
Yeah. He wanted to do some shit they didn't like, and that's why they took him out. Just like with Trump. Trump is not in with the oligarchs, and that's why they hate him, because the oligarchs who control all of the media, own it all, just tell these people what to push on them, and people get down and just accept it like spoon-fed.
That's
why. That's also why I'm kind of afraid for Trump, man, because I kind of feel like, you know, I don't think he has a lot of friends right now with the FBI and the CIA and all that, and I feel like they could easily just blame it on a left-wing extremists, right? If he happens to get shot. I don't know. I'm kind of afraid.
I'm sure that the Fed is can afford a much better assassin than.
No, I'm saying they'll blame a left-wing extremist, but they'll use a professional. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, Tom, you got a fan in the chat. He is masturbating.
Oh, Jesus.
For you.
Chicken wow.
Bound chicken
I think,
wow.
you know how they've been doing all of these cuts, right? They've been doing all of these cuts to all of these superfluous programs. I think as long as they stay away from any kind of cuts and involving the military-industrial complex, he should be fine safety-wise.
That's a good point.
I don't know. You see him start to do things like he's talking about doing, like ending income tax and the Federal Reserve. You start with these people's, like, because the Federal Reserve isn't a government agency. And that's all bankers, man. You go for that, they'll try to take his ass out real quick.
Oh, I say bring in Luigi, man.
I think under no circumstances if Trump got taken out, would he not become a martyr? Like, this is the thing. I think
I don't think they care, man.
What happened with JFK? We got that.
No,
I think JD Vance is a lot better than Carter, though. So
Yeah, I was gonna say JD Vance would be a lot better, and I think that he's a lot more conservative than Trump is too.
yeah.
So there's that risk as well. Like, is that worth it?
Hey,
JD
War
Vance,
Machine with the
28.
5 gifted subs. Thank you, my friend.
You know, and he wouldn't just be like super conservative. He would have like a vendetta. So
Mark of Reality for 50. They brought up the 17th letter of the alphabet during Pam Bondi's confirmation hearing and kept warning her that they were going to ask Kash Patel about it. She said, "I can't wait." Patel's hearing is Tuesday, right when the MLK JFK files drop.
Wow, yeah.
Oh, so those haven't
On
even, they
Tuesday.
haven't even dropped yet?
Oh, they drop on Tuesday. Okay.
Oh, so that video must be fake then.
Oh, then yeah, it must be bullshit then.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
I'm looking
Okay.
forward to them. I
Oh,
wanna
look
see
at
those
this.
JFK files.
Look at this super chat from Big Iron. Big Iron for 5. Hey, Flash, first time super for your channel. You guys don't like eye drops. I have to have a needle injection 2 times a year. It's like Dead Space every time. Oh, man, dude.
Jesus
That's
Christ,
awful, man. That's basically he's talking about.
Oh, I would pass out.
And the
You'd
crazy
have to
part
put me
is-
to sleep to do it. You really would.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
miss the eye.
I'd be
completely
fighting.
do it.
I'd have
That's
to
like-
be put to sleep. You'd have to put anesthesia in me to
I
do
don't
it.
That's
reckon I
nightmare
could-
fuel, man.
I don't
Yeah.
reckon I could.
Oh, no.
I don't reckon I could voluntarily keep my eye open while a needle
This is
was
why-
approaching my eye.
This
No.
is why that movie about the what's that movie called?
Clockwork Orange.
No, the other it's
Oh,
the alien abduction
Pitch Black.
one. that dude,
Fire
that
in the
Travis
Sky.
guy, Fire in the Sky.
Fire in the Sky.
And that scene where the needle comes down and he's
Oh,
got his
yeah.
eye
It used to
open.
horrify me when I was younger.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
What's
yeah,
weird
dude.
though is that the guy
That was a horror
that
movie.
they based that movie on, he said that the aliens are really nice to him. Like according
Yeah,
to him, when he
well,
met the
I
aliens.
mean, they probed his ass, man.
I mean, there's that, but like
Yeah.
generally
They were
speaking,
gentle. So
pretty
you were
nice
saying
to him.
they were gentle.
They were gentle, yeah.
Wait,
The
they were
aliens had
Jewish
the thing in the
aliens?
way.
What?
They stroked his hair
They put it
first.
in.
Yeah, watching that movie, I think aliens invented TikTok after all some of the shit I see on there. People talk about doing to one another. You know, it's like probed in the
I have
ass.
a
Oh
question
man,
about
that's
aliens
like
in
regular
general.
Tuesday for most of those.
You
folks.
see,
Well, you
that's
guys-
what I would rather them do. I'd rather them release the alien files than the JFK files and the Martin Luther King file. I want to see the alien shit. Show me the UFO.
What
UFO
kind of
agree.
aliens do you think?
I agree,
do
Verbal.
you think are the actual real aliens? Are they like the smart ones? Are they like the xenomorphs? Like what?
just
Well, they
want
gotta be
alien
smart,
Dude,
right?
they're
I mean-
definitely xenomorph monsters. You got to keep
I
them.
want the
shit.
That's what I
True.
think too. Yeah.
Oh,
Oh my
god.
God.
Yeah, this
Oh,
one.
no.
It scared the
Alright.
hell out of me when I first watched it.
it did, man.
Ooh.
I can't.
Yep.
Oh
Oh my god.
Great movie.
Have you
dude.
tried
Dude, this
that?
movie holds up.
It does.
Paramount's just sitting on a 4K master of it. I don't know why.
Yeah, here it is.
Oh my god.
No.
Oh, God,
fuck.
it scared the
Where'd you
shit out
do
of
it?
me when I first watched it.
Oh no.
Dude, I'm having
No.
nightmares tonight now.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh.
Fuck that.
Absolutely not.
What
Absolutely
makes
not.
it
And
crazier
ever
is, like,
since
that he's
then,
wrapped in that goo.
yeah, that goo stuff.
Oh.
Ever since then, like aliens, like the concept of aliens scare the shit out of me because of this movie.
Mm.
Absolutely.
I feel like they're testing the public maybe.
What's
with
what?
these-
Okay,
with
I got a
these
question for
MLK
the-
files and JFK. You know, let's see how the public reacts to these,
Yeah.
and then maybe we'll test the waters, release a little.
I thought they
you know,
already
alien
released a bunch of
stuff,
the UFO
a
stuff
little
when
more
Biden was in
alien
office.
stuff.
Yeah.
A little more. I want to see the
Alright,
moon.
I got a
Let's
question
get
for
the
the
moon
panel.
files. There's aliens on the moon. They've lived there.
I got a
for long.
question for
sure.
the panel. I got
Yeah.
a question for the panel.
That's actually a fun conspiracy
Oh,
theory.
I
That
love
it's
that.
like
I love
Let me ask you a question.
Yeah, there's
Hold on.
aliens on the moon. They've been there
You'll
for a
get your
while.
question, boy.
it's the there's a conspiracy theory that the moon is like an alien base and it's just disguised to look like a moon. And
Yeah.
inside is like a gigantic alien complex.
Hitler lives inside.
Mhm.
That
He's there
proves
I
too.
love
it.
that theory.
Elvis
I
is
love the
still there,
conspiracy.
probably.
It's awesome.
No, Elvis is on the second floor. We learned about that.
That's right. He's still living in
Still on the
Graceland.
second
Yeah.
floor.
He's
Yeah.
still there on the
He's
second
still
floor.
parked there. It was so disgusting, whatever's there, that Nick Cage threw up. after he-
Speaking of the second floor, did you see there's a video that was shared with us about
I
the second
did.
floor?
I was trying to share it earlier.
Where is
Let
it?
me ask
Yeah,
my,
I tried
let me
sharing
ask
it a
my
few
question
times,
for the
too.
panel. Let me ask
All
my
right.
question.
What
for the
really
panel.
happened?
Ah,
Oh, no,
Uh-oh.
okay. What would you prefer? An alien needle probe to the eye, or an alien anal probe?
Oh, that's hard, man. I'm
Which
not gonna
one
lie.
do
I'm not gonna
you
lie to you. That's
Super
hard.
easy. A needle to the eye, of course. What the hell? What's your queers?
I mean, I don't know.
Oh no.
An anal probe or a needle? to
Depends
the
how big
eye?
the probe is, right?
Both my
Yeah.
eyes. I'm-
Or if you get a cuddle afterwards.
I'll
Like,
take the eye.
Have an probe.
I'll take the eye.
I think I'd take the eye too.
Hey, look, if you
Yeah.
got to get your prostate checked, they stick a finger up there. So I'm just saying, if it's
Put you
something
to
like
sleep.
that,
Verbal
They put you to
Riley,
sleep.
real sus.
Is that what I tell myself? It's just a prostate.
I'm just saying, I can't stick anything in my eye. Like
No,
that's
whoever in the chat is saying
But
neither.
you could
You're not
stick
allowed to pick
something.
neither. You have to pick one. The aliens give you a choice. They actually give you a choice. Would you
Let's
like
ask the chat.
needle-
I'm gonna do a poll.
All right, a needle
Trump
probe to
won.
the eye.
Trump won the current poll, by the way. Would you like to stream for Trump, Sega Genesis, or Super Nintendo? Trump took the
Trump's gonna
poll
win
by a
that every
mile.
day of the week. He's better than any gaming console game.
Better than the Super Nintendo. That's a wild one.
I don't know. Better than Genesis?
yeah, Genesis was amazing.
Trump is amazing.
I think Super Nintendo's better than Genesis, but that's okay.
Trump
That's
is.
fair. I mean, it's fair. It's fair.
All right,
Trump
chat.
There were some good games.
Hold on, let me get this. All right, chat. You can answer
Super
honestly
Nintendo's
here.
goated.
Where do you want the probe, chat? Let's see what the chat says. Eye or anus? And we'll come back to that.
Oh my god.
All right.
Anus is
Here we
taking the
go.
lead. Oh, whoa!
No.
All right, play this. Let's let that.
Hey, as
cook.
long as you
Really
say no
happened on
homo
YellowFlash's
before,
second
you're
four-bedroom.
good.
All right,
They
play
happened on YellowFlash's second four-bedroom. When Connors was invited to come to Flash's house, Tom was ecstatic, but his excitement turned to fear as he entered the bedroom that he was told not to enter. Tom ran from the residence as fast as he could. Friends would ask what he saw, but Tom has never said what scared him so bad. Which begs the question, what really happened on YellowFlash's second
You know what you
four-bedroom?
saw.
And it just keeps looping and looping and looping.
The real question is, who did he see
I'm
on
not
the sex
telling.
cross?
So what did you see?
I'm not
Tom?
telling. I can't tell. I signed an NDA.
He can't remember. He got an anal probe and an eye probe at the
He
same
got both.
time.
He's like, no.
I can't see shit.
And you can't sit down.
Well, all I
Wow.
can see is shit, actually.
Dude, the anal probe is running away with it.
I can't.
I'm kinda
believe
shocked.
Hey, I told you guys, man.
I can't believe that. It's at 68%. What the hell?
It's because there's a bunch of freaks out there. That's
Tom saw my trousers, Snake. Crunchy Beaver for $50. Trump is going to fire 88,000 IRS agents. Elon wants to put American astronauts on Mars, only 2 genders. They hate him because he's the ultimate alpha. He commands every room he's in. Plus, over 75,000 immigrant children have been rescued in a week. Yeah, there's a lot of human trafficking that happens because
A
of that
lot.
shit.
Oh, yeah.
A lot.
Thank you, Crunchy Beaver.
I'm
Hayden
just
Wayne
amazed.
for 75 says, or for 20 says, IIRC, they have 45 days to actually drop the files, but they only had a few days to tell us what the procedure is announced, and they're doing it. When we get them, they will likely be heavily redacted as some people are still alive. Yeah, I was wondering about the redacted stuff and how that would
I
work.
hope not. I just want the truth. I think we deserve the truth.
Don't we all? Yeah, get those IRS agents out of there too. The IRS.
Yeah, those
Yeah.
guys.
Yep.
I hate
I'm
the
just
IRS.
amazed
But don't
at
we
what-
all hate the IRS?
Yes.
Yeah.